The Energy Systems Integration Partnership Programme, ESIPP, is a major research programme focused on the decarbonisation of our energy systems. It examines the role and operation of our electricity and gas networks, along with the role of energy users, electricity markets and the regulatory frameworks used to support it. As part of the ESIPP programme, we brought together a world-class multidisciplinary team of researchers from University College Dublin, Trinity College Dublin, NUI Galway, the ESRI and Dublin City University. The programme is supported by Science Foundation Ireland, along with our industry and philanthropic partners.
One of the hallmarks of the ESIPP project has been collaboration between different disciplines and different methodologies. And as a power systems economist, it's been very helpful to be able to work with engineers who have different areas of expertise.
A key focus of the ESIPP programme has been on capacity building. We've had 31 PhD researchers and 37 postdoctoral researchers participate in the programme, many of whom are now pursuing careers in the Irish energy industry and supporting our industry partners in progress towards decarbonisation.
Doing a PhD as a part of ESIPP project provided me the opportunity to contribute to energy transition. A multidisciplinary approach means that I had good understanding of how my research fits into the energy transition.
Here in the UCD Integrated Energy Lab, our goal is to provide real data so that we can validate the models of the integrated energy system. Through the work that was carried out in ESIPP, our researchers focused on the interactions between gas networks, electrical systems, those transmission networks and the distribution networks, and end users and how they use energy.
I think an important aspect of our work in ESIPP has been the collaboration and the advice we've been able to provide to policymakers on climate mitigation. A key part of climate mitigation in Ireland and in Europe and elsewhere is the electrification of new sectors, particularly heat and transport. And ESIPP fundamentally is about energy system integration. And so we have been able to collaborate and provide new research outputs, particularly for the Irish system, on how high shares of renewables impact, for example, on the electricity grid, how we can meet the targets of high adoption of heat pumps, electric vehicles, all these other new technologies that are required for climate mitigation in Ireland.
The introduction of solar and wind power, electric vehicles and heat pumps is happening on local electricity networks all across the world. Radical changes to how these networks are planned and operated are happening as a result. Our work targets the advanced modelling of these networks, and we're developing new network management techniques to aid the integration of these new resources and also exploit the opportunities which they present for the wider system.
So for example, I've been taking the energy systems aspect of things and integrating with wastewater treatment with colleagues here in the School of Engineering. Professor Owen Casey from the School of Chemical Engineering has been co-supervising one of my students, and we've been able to use his expertise in wastewater treatment to combine that kind of process model in an energy systems model and find what the impacts on the energy system are of using demand response from wastewater treatment plants.
My own research team has primarily worked on policies and incentives and analysis of these to encourage adoption of heat pumps, solar PV and electric vehicles. And we have really benefited from industry collaboration in this area, particularly with ESB networks and Amoric research, in understanding and surveying people on how they perceive these new technologies and the willingness to pay to adopt them.
ESIPP has brought together a great research team from various disciplines and research organisations. It provides a great platform for future success and to build on what we've achieved, particularly in progress towards achievement of a net zero carbon energy system.